guys, it's Adahli. This is gonna be my very first video because I made a new channel because I wanted to take this more seriously, so I just started brand new. And not that I had a lot of videos anyway. If you guys want to see them, I'll upload them, but they're not very interesting. It was just updates on my life in the last 2-ish years, which I could just redo, you know. But anyway, I just wanted to do this video stating facts about me so you guys could get to know me. So let's get started. And this was really hard, by the way, trying to figure out what to say, just because it also felt like it was testing me, like, who are you really? Like, what do you want people to know you as? And what are you gonna voice? What are you comfortable labeling yourself as? So I hope it gives you guys a good idea of like who I am, and I hope it helps me also, which it already is. So yeah, let's just go back into it. My name is Adahli Peñalosa, but you could just call me Adahli. Everybody knows me as Adahli. I keep stuttering. I was named after a singer somewhere in Mexico. I'm not really sure what singer it was, but my parents said I was named after a singer. I'm Afro-Mexican, but the combination happened back when the Africans were being sent as slaves into Mexico also. My parents are from Guerrero, like down in Mexico. So, but I was born here in California. They came all the way over here, and now they're sort of back over there, and I'm still here. So let's not build walls in between us. That's sort of what I believe. Like, we all migrated all the time since we started being alive, so I don't see why we should have walls. Yes, obviously for protection or whatever, but that's why we have security and an army that we're funding a lot. And anyway, I speak Spanish. Hablo español. I'm just kidding. Sí hablo español. Se me olvidan unas cosas, pero sí la entiendo y etc. I have 3 awesome sisters. Should I expand on that? Maybe you'll see one later. I sort of believe in astrology, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys like my star sign and stuff like that. So first, my rising sign is Cancer. You guys can look up what that means. My sun sign is Virgo, which is like the main one that I would tell people if they don't really know about astrology. And then my moon sign is Aquarius. But yeah, my biggest fear is the fear of death and being alone. And actually, when I was a child, I would dream a lot about tsunamis and asteroids and what else? Yeah, I would dream of like asteroids falling all the time, and like everybody just accepting their death, just standing there like, okay. Meanwhile, I'm in the background running away and shit. And then I end up surviving, and then it's like the after the apocalypse, and I used to dream a lot about that, but it sort of calmed down. I mainly dream about it again once I'm going through like a big change. Yeah, and then like the fear of death thing, like I didn't want to think about anything remotely close to death. And I still sort of think about it, but I'm trying not to focus so much about it, because like it did help like question life for me and like see what everything is and like what life is really about and stuff like that. So I would say I'm spiritual, not religious. I don't really add a label besides spiritual, and I like just researching different religions and stuff like that and getting a little bit from each, which is not bad, by the way. You're allowed for your own opinions and forming your own judgments based on your personal experiences also, and like other experiences also. So yeah, so I'm bisexual, and I'm also polyamorous, and that's a belief and desire and sometimes act of being in more than one relationship, which can be a little bit difficult, yes, but yeah, I'm still figuring it out and stuff like that. So I'm on the same boat everybody is, I think, except I have more than one person on the boat. Sometimes, not right now. I'm an artist. If you look behind me, you probably don't see paint because it's not there, it's somewhere else. But I am an artist. I am an artist, and I like drawing and painting and stuff, but I want to focus more on music right now. So I'm also a musician and a singer, mainly a singer. I'm trying to figure out the guitar and stuff, but I mean, I know the chords, like simple chords and stuff, but I'm still learning how to make a song, you know? So yeah. My favorite movie is either between Sucker Punch and Wanderlust. Look them up. I recommend them. Like, Wanderlust is funny, and then Sucker Punch is sort of drama-ish. It's pretty cool. Like, I love the action scenes of, like, oh, I totally forgot about the music. I'm like having an orgasm right now. Sorry. Okay, anyway. But yeah, you should watch Sucker Punch. I love it. My favorite artist right now in regards to music is Billie Eilish. I will probably do a video later about like what are my favorite songs, because I sort of want to explain more in depth like the kind of music I like, not just like really short, because it's pretty expensive. I like have a little bit from everything. I love coconut oil. I use coconut oil on my hair mainly right now, but I will add it back into like cooking and like other stuff. I like crystals. You look behind me, I have a couple of them right there with some sage. Also, I was sort of tripping one time and I heard a crystal. Not just one crystal actually, because I was at a crystal fair. I'll probably explain it later, but I sort of believe like they're sort of alive in a weird way. Not like they get hurt if you drop them, but I feel like they're weirdly conscious just because I heard them. It was like they each have a different frequency. Weird to explain, but I'm not a big video gamer. If you look behind me, there's Spyro. I love Spyro, but I love games, don't get me wrong, I love video games. I just get really absorbed into them and I cannot concentrate on reality while in the back of my head wanting to go back to the game, you know. I was vegan for 4 years. I stopped being vegan due to financial reasons, and then also because it was more convenient, yes, to like eat meat and stuff, and also I was like poor, and then also I sort of had an anorexic kind of episode and I just rather eat whatever I want right now. I don't really watch TV, I mainly watch YouTube videos and or podcasts, but yeah, I don't really watch TV. But I would get into shows with you, just not by myself, generally. I ran cross country in high school and college, and I did track distance in high school. I almost did it in college, but I quit because I felt like the coach wasn't understanding. But my best mile time is 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And for 3 miles, I think it was like 24 and 10 seconds. But yeah, don't quote me on that one though. 6:30, yeah. Sorry, I just ate cereal. It just came out. I don't really do that. But also I like Rick and Morty. For some reason that reminded me. My favorite color's yellow. I am an ENFJ, but for the longest time I was an INFJ, and I don't know if it changed. I feel like it did because I have been trying really hard to be more open with myself and like everything in general. So hopefully I am an ENFJ. Actually, also I sort of deal with depression and anxiety, which sort of I think went along the lines of why I was so introverted, but I'm trying to deal with it, and so far I think I'm doing a good job, and that's probably why I'm being more extroverted right now. But also I feel like I have little friends because I really hang out with a lot of people, and it's hard being now an extrovert and having no friends, so it feels like I have to make friends again. That might change later. Maybe I don't feel that anymore like 20 videos into the future. So if you're looking back at this, maybe it's changed. I have a dog and a rabbit. I used to wear braces. It took like 4 years to take them off. Like for a whole year they weren't even tightening it. We just couldn't afford them taking it off or afford them tightening it. So for a year we literally just left them there. I have a tattoo of a pine cone with mushrooms growing from it, and the reason I got that is because I love pine cones. And also because mushrooms helped me with like understanding the world and like did it help with overcoming death? A little bit. But yeah, I believe in legalizing like psychedelics and educating the public about it instead of making it completely illegal and not allowing any kind of research, etc., etc. I like dancing. Even though I'm not so good at it, I still like dancing. I'm learning though, I'm practicing. So I'll get better, and then maybe I'll put a fucking video of it or something. I like nature. If you didn't like notice, I need to have plants around me for me to feel more grounded and like I am on Earth instead of this weird society with walls and squares everywhere. One of my bad habits is coughing when it happens when it's like dirty around me, but also because I'm holding myself back. Also, like, it's weird, but that's when I notice me coughing. Usually when I want to say something but I don't say it, I just like or like I don't know, I can't fake it right now, but sometimes I cough because of that. And also I scratch my head when I'm not doing anything and my mind wants me to do something and I'm just sitting there and my hands are like, I need to do something. So those are my bad habits. But yeah, I don't really wear makeup, if you can tell. Like, the most I would probably wear at a time is mascara, eyeliner, and blush. But generally I just wear eyeliner or mascara, if anything. But yeah, I dropped out of college due to social anxiety, but also not really feeling like it was for me. Like, I went to study for my hair is fucking like, what the fuck are you doing? I dropped out of college. I was studying for art, like as an art major, but I was thinking if I really wanted to do it, I could just do it. I don't need to get a degree in it to prove that I could paint. I could just paint and do it. So that's what I decided to do, but I sort of started changing my mind after hitting a really big depression that led me back into music, and now I mainly want to do music, but I think I'll still even it out. Also, I undermine stuff a lot. Like, I could have had the best day and then you could ask me like, how was your day, and I would be like, oh, it was good. I won $1 million. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like, that's how it would be. I don't know. I don't know. Like, yeah. Maybe not. Maybe it depends what I'm talking about, because I will talk excitedly about like deep shit or something. So maybe that's why. I think that's it. I think that's all the facts I can think of right now, and that's all I pretty much wrote down. So I hope this was entertaining. I hope it helped you understand who I am a little bit and what kind of person I am, what this channel might be about. So yeah. Subscribe and like if you want, it would help me out. No more emphasis on it, but yeah, like, I'll see you guys in other videos that I will do in the future. So yeah, I'll see y'all later.